Attention food stamp recipients, because something big just happened as how the big beautiful bill could impact SNAP benefits. I'm gonna give you each and every detail, but at the same time, this is what's going on.
The money in the hands of the American people produces wealth. You produce wealth, you create jobs, you create opportunity. I think that's a good thing.
I'm gonna show you this entire video clip where Chip Roy finally exposed some shocking details that left everyone stunned. But before I start the video, all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start, and here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So let's start the video with this very important update: how the big beautiful bill could impact SNAP benefits. Well, President Donald J. Trump signed into law the One Big Beautiful Bill Act on Friday, a day after it passed the House. The 900-page bill outlines tax breaks and federal funding cuts for healthcare, as well as for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as food stamps. Remember, these details are very shocking, and I'm gonna give you each and every detail. But first, let's watch this entire video clip where Chip Roy exposed some shocking details about this big beautiful bill that left everyone stunned. Watch this.
We can have those differences of opinion about where we want dollars to reside. And we believe we want dollars to reside in the pockets of Americans. Whether it's the child tax credit, you can debate the policy, I've got some views on that. Whether it's this doubling of the standard deduction, whether it's the marginal rates, which are lower for people in the lower end of the strata and lower on people at the higher end of the strata, right? We can at least agree to the facts. Those are all true. And that some of those impact people hugely in numbers, people at the lower end of the spectrum. So we're talking about.
Well, remember that when it comes to these deductions, these are simply hurting Americans. Do you know that now a number of food stamp recipients will not be eligible for food stamps under this new rule? And the new rule is 80-hour work in a month. Now, you need to work at least 80 hours a month to get your food stamp benefits.
Tax rates that are tax policies that are helping working class and poorer Americans. We're also talking about tax rates that are by definition going to impact and help those at the upper end of the spectrum. You say help, well, they don't need the dollars to live, but the question is whether those dollars are going to create more wealth and jobs in their pockets, right? There's a philosophy on the right side of the spectrum that they do that. I adhere to that philosophy, that the money in the hands of the American people produces wealth. You produce wealth, you create jobs, you create opportunity.
Well, this is a very important point. Remember, a number of analysts and experts are saying that this one big beautiful bill will give tax cuts to billionaires, while at the same time, a number of Republican lawmakers are saying, no, this is simply false. This tax cut is coming to seniors who receive Social Security benefits and to low-income Americans. Well, let me know in the comments below, what do you think, that which side is right? Like, is the Republican side or a number of analysts who are claiming that one big beautiful bill is simply designed for billionaires?
I think that's a good thing. Where I think I've got a problem is that the Senate wanted to embrace that part in full. They wanted to go whole hog on that. And they want to go, fine, we'll make tax cuts permanent over 10 years. Great, God bless them. I'd love to do that. I'd love to have rates that don't change and they're permanent and they're low.
So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about what Chip Roy said about these tax deductions, at the same time the impacts of this one big beautiful bill. Remember, there's a lot of confusion right here. First, that food stamp benefits new rules are simply terrifying for millions and millions of Americans. A number of analysts and experts are saying that millions of food stamp recipients will not be able to get their food stamps because of this new rule. And the new rule is very important and you need to understand it. This is known as the 80-hour work rule. A number of food stamp recipients now needs to work at least 80 hours a month in order to get food stamps. So let us know in the comments below, do you agree with this new rule? And do you really think that a number of people who are really unable to work, they cannot even work 10 hours a month because of their illness and some other factors? Do you really think that this is a fair rule for them? Let us know in the comments below. What do you think about it, and what is your opinion about it? Because always remember, your opinion matters the most. Moving on with more details, New York elected officials like Governor Kathy Hochul have previously sounded the alarm on the impacts of federal cuts, particularly on SNAP beneficiaries, mean food stamp beneficiaries. So here's the impact of the big beautiful bill on SNAP means food stamp. The big beautiful bill will force individual states to match at least 5% of the federal funding for food stamp beginning in 2028. The move could cost New York between $1.4 to $2.2 billion in cost, which could significantly impact budgetary decisions, Hochul said in a statement. This is very important. Remember that now states have to pay more when it comes to food stamp contributions. Back in the days, it was supposed to be 50-50, and now the states who are lacking on a number of things, now they need to contribute more. Well, I'll tell you why in a bit, so make sure you stay with us till the end. Moving on with more details, the state has made meaningful efforts to reduce food insecurity, but it will be hard-pressed to expect even retain these efforts if Washington shifts billions of dollars in cost to New York. State Comptroller Thomas Tinapoli said in a statement. Additionally, the bill is expected to change the eligibility requirement to cover people who are only citizens or lawful permanent residents over the age of 17 and under the age of 65. The current age requirement covers people who are over the age of 15 and under the age of 60. Now this is the biggest question right here. Do you support this new rule that food stamp benefits can only be given to the people who are US citizens or legal immigrants, means they carry a green card, also known as permanent resident card? Let us know in the comments below. What do you think about it, and what is your opinion about it? By the way, do you know a number of lawmakers and senators are finally pushing for more food stamp benefits because of this inflation? And right here, I would like to ask you this very important question. How much raise do you support every single month in your food stamp benefits? It should be $200, $300, $400, or $500. Please let us know in the comments below what do you think about it, and what is your opinion about it, because always remember, your opinion matters the most. And if you have any questions at all, then please let us know in the comments below, and we'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. A number of our subscribers are also saying they're not receiving the notifications of our videos. If you are facing the similar situation, then make sure you click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon, and then from the drop down menu click on all. That's how you'll be able to receive all the notifications of our videos every single day. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.